what's up, everybody? It's Lopez here, and you're listening to the On the Gunline podcast, episode number 256 on this beautiful San Antonio humid and muggy morning. It's 8:34 a.m., March 23rd, and Jesus Christ, y'all, it's been a fun couple of weeks. Have y'all missed me? Have y'all missed me, man? Because I know I missed you all. I miss doing this shit here. I tell you all, this is take number 4 of this podcast episode. I did 3 last night, but I kept fucking up. And then finally, when I had one good, I was in the flow. I fucked up and realized I didn't hit record. So fuck it. Here we go. Gunline, gunline, gunline. Fire mission coming down. So what do we have in store for y'all today? Well, normally, as y'all know, if you're a regular, I usually have my co-host Hunt or Urena, but they're out doing family things, or they got schooling to do. Well, Urena has a regular 9 to 5, kind of. But me, I am now retired. Woo woo. Yeah, buddy. When I say I'm retired, I mean I am no longer employed. And I just live off of my retirement from the VA. What's that mean? That means that I tried doing the fucking 9 to 5 thing, and it didn't work out very well for me, y'all. I'll just be straightforward. If y'all have listened to the podcast long enough, y'all know that I was not too thrilled where I was at, and well, I'm here now. So with that being said, let's go on and truck along, y'all. It is I haven't done a morning podcast in a long motherfucking time, but it's the only time that I have a little bit more energy, being that I've been up since fucking 6:30, getting the kids ready, having them fucking get dressed, and then truck them to school, and then get the coffee going, and get the old lady some coffee if she wants some, which turns out she didn't, which is okay. But I got my rock star, and this is what's going to be helping me this morning. So go on and kick back, pop a squat, because it's about to get hot. You on the gun line now, baby. Let me just take a sip of this bad boy. Now, like I said, I don't know how this is going to come out. I'm just recording it. If I fuck up in the middle, I'm not going back. I'm not restarting. We're just going to truck along, y'all. So since the last time I was on here, let's see, I had spring break with the kids, took them out camping and shit. We had a good time. You know what, vets out there, a lot of us like to, I'm not going to say a lot of us, I'm just going to put myself, all right, as for me. But I know there's a lot of us out there that we just want to get away from fucking society as a whole, just because we've seen so much shit already. And to see where things are with the world right now, specifically with the US where we're at, you're just fucking tired of it and don't want to deal with it. You just want to get the fuck out and enjoy nature. You know what I'm saying? At least for me, that's where I find my happiness, y'all. Being out in fucking nature is where I find it that I'm happiest. I could be out there fishing for hours, not catch a fucking nothing, not even a fucking minnow. Oh, excuse me. But I'm at peace, and that's what at the end of the day works for me. So while I was on spring break, we loaded up the motherfucking Freedom Express. That's the name of the trailer, Freedom Express. No, that's not the brand. That's just what we named it. Specifically Sophia, she likes it because it's our way of breaking away from the city, from everyday routines, and going out into the wilderness and being free. So that's our Freedom Express. So anywho, that's what we ended up doing. Went to a lake. We went there on a Saturday. It was nice and warm. It was all gravy. The kids were swimming, fucking playing around. The dog was running all over the place and shit. Emily, on the other hand, she just went straight to fucking sleep. She was just tired, and that's cool. I don't care. As long as she's not plugged into fucking interwebs, I'm gravy, baby. So we did that, and then fucking dude, it got fucking cold. I should have paid attention. I should have looked up the motherfucking weather, because that night it got cold, like Texas cold. Okay, Texas cold. We didn't have to use the air conditioner inside the trailer, which was awesome. That means we didn't have all that noise in there. And we hung out. We were watching they wanted to watch Family Guy, so we started watching Family Guy together as a family. We cooked dinner in there. Well, the wife cooked dinner in there. And from there, we just chilled out, went to sleep. And the next morning, it was fucking chilly, y'all. It was fucking nippy out there. It was good enough for me to go fishing, though. And it was windy as fuck, yo. But get this. I guess I miss being a kid because when you're a kid, you just don't give a shit about how cold it is. You just want to go out there and swim. And that's exactly what they did, man. There was zero fucks given. They went straight to the lake, jumped in, had fun. I went, casted my motherfucking my line for a while, and it was complete bliss, man. I fucking loved it. Fucking loved it. Then yeah, man, it was fucking awesome, bro. It was awesome. Then had a small little urgent thing that happened. Apparently someone doesn't know what a quick shower is. And you have limited tank capacity inside a trailer. And well, one of the daughters decided to take a shower, but she took a fucking Hollywood shower instead of a fucking military shower. And let's just say I had to go do some emergency dumping of some gray water. So no biggie though, but it was good. We good. It was a good time, learning experience of I learned that I need to buy myself one of those little totes. If you have a trailer, you know what I'm talking about there. It's like a portable fucking dump station that you could buy. Definitely invest in one of those, y'all. Definitely invest in one of those. But yeah, man. So we did the spring break thing, came back and shit. Then had an awesome weekend last weekend, dude. Had my boy Kowalczyk come in. Now, for those of y'all who are my day oneers who have been here from like the get go, Kowalczyk, y'all may remember him as the co-host for the midweek memo, and it was definitely a great time catching up with him. We see each other at least annually, you know, and this year we're gonna see each other at least one more time. But he came out over here with his old lady. They went to South by Southwest out here in Austin, and it was great having him here, man. He came on a Saturday. We hung out all day, all afternoon, I should say. We hung out, had a bonfire, chilled out, fucking having conversations, just fucking awesome times, man. And those are those friendships again that you build when you're in the military, and those are the conversations that unfortunately I no longer have anymore. Hence why I have this podcast and I have you guys. You guys get to hear me chit chat, and I'm like that one guy that was out on the field that just kept on yapping about this, that, and the other shit, just like we all did. And those were good times, man. Those were good times. But yeah, he was here, and we got into a couple conversations. We were talking about what's wrong with the world today in a way, kind of like how society is running, and it's just a sad thing to see sometimes, as I've gotten older, as a father now of 3 kids, having kids in this school system, being exposed to shit that is unnecessary at this age, or to even be discussing or even talking about at this age. Because when I was 12 years old, I wasn't worried about non-binary, about gays and all this other shit. And I think thankfully that this is starting to fucking, it's like a snake eating its own tail now, because it's starting to get fucking old. But yeah, dude, we're talking about that and how it's just being normalized, like it is normal, and it's not, y'all. I don't give a fuck if y'all like what I'm saying or not. It's not fucking normal, okay? It's not what the norm is in society. All right. So quit fucking with the propaganda of catering and trying to be on the right side of fucking woke. I'll tell you what, last night I was watching the fucking Eternals, bro. And I didn't even notice the diversity within the cast. It was fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't something that was blatantly thrown out there. So what am I saying about the diversity? Well, you had Salma Hayek in it. You had fucking Angelina Jolie. You had 2 Asians, fucking 2 blacks, and everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. The Eternals is about these motherfucking uh godlike fucking space figures or whatnot, right? So who's to say? But whatever. But where they fucking killed it for me, where they fucking killed it for me. Look, I'll tell you right now. TV rating of America. You know how you like to tell people when there's language, sex, violence, and shit like that? You guys even have one for smoking up there. You know what I'm saying? How about you put a Q for queer? All right. You know, because everything was cool up until they had to make one of them gay. Like, why? Why did you have to make one gay? Why was it necessary? Did it add to the story? Nope. You know, I mean, if there would have been like a side story to that, I would get it. But no, there was no. They're trying to make it seem like it's something that's so fucking normal when it's not, dude. Now, I'm not saying that being gay is abnormal. I'm not saying that at all. You know, you do you, boo boo. I'm just saying what's portrayed in society. Don't make it seem like it's 50% fucking regular and 50% other. You know, it's not that way. Don't fucking do that because that's what you're portraying. And you know, I just wasn't ready to see two guys kissing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for it. I gotta ease into that shit. You know what I mean? No pun intended. But no, I mean, it's just something I don't need to shove down my throat. Again, wording, phrasing over in this bitch. But yeah, dude. Anyways, I digress, I guess is what the people say. Back at the Kowalski's. So the Kowalski's came by, we were hanging out. We talked about that. We talked about body positivity, yo. That was one of the conversations I was having as well. And how they're normalizing. When I say they, I mean in general, society is normalizing fat people. All right, check this out. It is not, it is not normal to be over fucking weight. Okay. Let's be realistic here. There's a difference between chubby. There's a difference between fucking thick. Now, if your titties don't, okay, let me rephrase. If your belly sticks out farther than your titties, you ain't thick. You fat. All right. There's a difference between thick and fat. Let's get that fucking squared away right now. All right. Thick is a broad that, you know, is healthy, but thick in the right fucking places. Then you have fat. Okay. And that's fat. It's fat. It is what it is. So, and it's unhealthy and it's not attractive. Not to this guy, at least. I'm a chubby chaser, not a fat chaser. All right. So there's a big difference. With that being said, let's talk about the army. I heard the army now. And oh, by the way, this is all just hearsay shit. Okay. This is stuff that I pick up from the interwebs. I don't do research on it. I just talk what I talk because it's how I feel. So hope y'all digging it so far, y'all. If you're still with me, right on. Put fat body in the comments, you know, letting me know if you're on YouTube that you're following along, that you made it this far so far. Just put fat body. So, anyways, with that said, hey Army, good job. Good job on finally incentivizing exceeding the standard on a PT test. I know that our units used to do that, like incentivize, for example, if you scored like a 280 and above, this is during the APFT, you know, that you were exempt from doing PT on certain days, or, you know, you were trusted to go to the gym on your own to go do your own PT. Why? Because you exceeded the fucking standards, and not just by a measly one fucking point, like 181, you know, 275, 280, bro. We know you are high fucking speed. Handle it. So I'm glad to see that the army is incentivizing motherfuckers doing the right thing by not having them. I think it's height and weighted, which again, it makes fucking sense because we all know the height and weight is fucking retarded. I remember my homeboy Thrillkill, that motherfucker built like a fucking box, but apparently was fat body because of the goddamn height and weight standards. It was stupid. It was just fucking stupid. Oh, my homie Konopatsky, that motherfucker was built like a fucking tank, yo. And I think that he would come in like, you know, he would tape, and it was just retarded to me. Anyway, whatever. Good on you, Army. I'm proud of y'all. It's about time y'all did something that was fucking right. Yo, check it out. Now that I digress again. So we're talking about, you know, body positivity. Look, I'm not a fucking model over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking six pack having, big ass bicep having motherfucker. I'm not. But guess what? I'm okay with my body. All right, but I know it could be better. All right, and I don't go crying about, oh, these standards are not fucking achievable when I see a fucking movie. You know, I don't compare myself to Schwarzenegger when I was growing up, or fucking Bruce Willis, or fucking Van Damme and all them motherfuckers. I didn't compare myself to them. You know, He-Man, even let's go to cartoons. He-Man, G.I. Joe and shit, all those motherfuckers. I wasn't there comparing myself like, oh, I wish I had a buddy. Oh, what can I have a buddy? Nah, man. But for some reason, I'm not a female. But it's okay, first of all, to be chubby. Okay. That's what the females majority are chubby. And it's okay. But to say that fat is good to go, nah, bro, it's not. It's unhealthy. You get diabetes, you end up fucking dying, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. And then for some of these bitches, y'all need, okay, so some of y'all need to stop fucking putting these broads on pedestal, telling them that they're fucking fine as fuck when they weigh as much as a 2-ton truck. Bro, they are not fine as fuck. All right. Let's be fucking real. Let's be fucking real. And don't hit me with that. It's a preference shit. No, that's a fetish. All right. And if that's your fetish, that's cool, bro. BBW on YouPorn, handle your business. XXNX, hey, go for it. All gravy, baby. But yeah, I think it's unhealthy. It's gross, bro. It's gross. I'm saying what y'all motherfuckers are thinking. And y'all know it. That shit's nasty, bro. Bitches ain't even got ankles. They got cankles like a motherfucker. I mean, not even that, bro. It goes knee, foot, and some kind of fucking fat log in between there. It's just gross, bro. Oh, how you gonna kiss that shit, man? Anyway, all sweaty under them rolls, looking like the Michelin man. That's nasty, man. That is nasty. But yeah, what I'm saying about body positivity, yes, ladies, look, feel good, be good, whatever, but also realize that some of the shit y'all are doing, it's making it worse for y'all. Like some of y'all be going out there getting lip injections, titties done. That's You're making yourself look worse. You really are. I mean, you really are. It's be happy with what God blessed you with, and just work out to get what you um to get your body in shape. Now, I am practicing what I preach. If you follow me on my Facebook, if you have me on Facebook, that means you're a friend of mine. On my regular Facebook, I put on that my goal for this year is to lose to get down to 200. All right, to get down to 200 pounds. That's a big fucking goal because I was weighing 258. All right, when I set that goal, 258 fucking pounds, y'all. That's a lot of fucking fat. All right. But guess what? I'm at on 242, 241. All right. So I could shit and hit 240. That's 18 pounds. All right. That's 18 fucking pounds that I've lost. And I'm pretty fucking happy with that. That means that I'm doing something right. You know what I did? I cut out the fucking bread. I cut out the fucking sugar. I'm eating a little bit cleaner now. We got that Hello Fresh. Hey, if y'all want to sponsor me, Hello Fresh, I know where to get at me. I got that Hello Fresh up in there. And yeah, dude, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And that's one thing that one of my old coworkers said, it's not about changing your diet, it's about changing your lifestyle. So I've been doing that, and I've been walking on the treadmill. And my homegirl Risa, she even said it, like, when I jump on that treadmill, I want to automatically start running like the 2 mile. But nah, I gotta pump the brakes and just walk it. Just take my time fucking walking it, and then gradually work my way up. It's that pride though in us that makes us want to keep doing shit like that, man. But it's all gravy, baby. Anywho, body positivity. What I'm trying to say is, look, Lizzo is not fucking beautiful. She's not. Precious is not fucking precious. She wasn't. All right, let's be fucking real. If I'm gonna get hate, handle it. I don't give a fuck. On the gunline at gmail.com. Send me your emails with what y'all think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll read them out here. You know what I'm saying? I just need to, I want to hear what y'all got to say on the gunline at gmail.com, or fucking DM me, or, or comments, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I want to hear it. In other words, when I say I don't care, is not that I don't give a shit about what your opinion is. It means that it's, when I say I don't care, I mean it's not going to offend me. It's not going to hurt me. But I do want to know what your opinion is. That I do care about what you guys think. Because sometimes motherfuckers be coming out some shit in the comments and be like, I didn't think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? So my mind, I'm fallible, y'all. I'm fucking fallible, believe it or not. But anyways, also if y'all need some advice, I was that gun section chief, y'all. That I give good fucking advice. I like to think that I'm the best advice giver there is. So I'll give it to you with that gunline wisdom. Hit me up on the gunline at gmail.com. Yo, anyways, moving on. So the K's were over here and shit. Damn, I've been going sidetracked like a motherfucker, man. So yeah, the K's were over here, and dude, one thing we love about Texas is our freedom out here. For example, we ride our motorcycles. It's not necessary to wear a helmet. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if I want to have fucking my brain splattered on the 1604, that's my choice, right? Right. Well, we went to a fucking record store out here near downtown, and I think they still think the pandemic is going on. These motherfuckers told us that if we want to buy wax, you got to put on a mask. Yeah. Now we walked right the fuck out. We walked right out. And they, what sucks is that they lost out on money because, the K's like to buy records. He has a record player. He's the one that got me into records, into having a record player and playing records, albums, just because of the sound quality and just because, it's the shit. And so yeah, they lost a pretty good chunk of business that day. Why? Because of a fucking mask, bro. Really? Hey, whatever. Did we lose out on anything? Nah, because we went right down the street, chief, and guess what? Found two more motherfucking joints that we can go to. Did some digging and found some good records. So, haha to you. Go fuck yourself. We're in Texas, y'all. We're in America, y'all. And we're hey, it's their business, right? They can go ahead and do whatever they want, but it's almost like they're trying to prove a point. And I guess it's because it's the little college area around there where we were at. So they're all, I mean, how are you gonna be all punk rock and shit like that and then say that you need a mask? I don't know, man. That doesn't scream very punk rockish to me. Just saying. But yeah, dude, that was pretty much the last couple of weeks. And then when I got back, I started looking up, what's going on in the world and shit. What's up with the news? And I'll tell y'all what, ignorance is fucking bliss sometimes. Sorry if I'm breathing hard. I could do that ASMR if you want me. I could talk like this and give you that ASMR. Anyway, now come back and the army has gone to the army that it used to be, which is be all you can be officially. But I realized that they also changed the fucking star, bro. Now the army star looks like a fucking asshole when you got a broad bent over, or a guy if that's what you're into. But it looks like a starfish, bro. It looks like, it's winking at you. It looks like that one eyed, that brown eye. And I mean, I put it on the socials, like, that logo, that army star, it's really a reminder of Bohica. And if you don't know what Bohica is, you might want to go fucking find out what that is, y'all. You might want to go do some research. If you've been in the army, well, I don't know how long that phrase has been going on. It's been out for a hot minute though, but yeah, Bohica. And when I think of that star, that's exactly what it looks like. Motherfucking a-hole. Yeah, dog. I'm happy though that they went to be all you can be and not, be as army woke as possible. I think that they could do a little bit better with their commercials. I saw one that was pretty badass. That was the one with the homeboy that was like from the Revolutionary War and then the Civil War and then like shit that they do on the side. I think that was pretty cool, man. I kind of dug that one. The other one, it's like they were trying a little too hard to show diversity. And what does that mean? I saw female, female, male, Hispanic, male, black, uh, Oriental or Asian, um, and then a white guy here. They sprinkle in a white guy. Like they had to have the token white guy. You see what I'm saying? So I just think they're trying a little too hard to shove that shit down our fucking throats that they're woke and diverse. We get it, bro. Don't make it so hard though. I mean, I didn't really dig that one. I like more if you heard the last podcast that I was doing with Hunt, I think that they should like just pick a MOS and do the hua hua hardcore join the military shit because you need to direct your attention to your base. You know, you want motherfuckers that are hard chargers that are gonna be ready to at the drop of a hat jump on a bird and head out overseas and defend their fucking country. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not a I'm not somebody that's a warmonger per se. I'm all about fucking uh, you know, let's work on our community. Let's defend our country. But we do have allies and friends, and sometimes we need to let them do their own thing. For example, Ukraine. Can we please stop sending them money? And don't give me this bullshit where they're just borrowing money or they're just because we're never gonna get it. You know what we're gonna get? Our asses involved out there. And then what? We're gonna go ahead and have a motherfucking we're gonna have a fucking a base and just keep building this empire, right? I mean, yeah, well, we're on our way down anyway, so whatever. But I think it also shows that with these commercials from the army, it's like a lack of patriotism, y'all. I mean, it used to be something to be proud of, to be a fucking soldier, like hell yeah, I'm a motherfucking soldier, and or I'm a fucking marine. And I mean, I don't really hear it on the jarhead side. I think the jarheads are a little bit more disciplined when it comes down to their social media versus ourselves, our soldiers, because boy, do they love to come on there and bitch. Hey, like I'll give you an example. I was on TikTok and I saw this one female who had just got her DD 214, and she was like, all happy that she got her DD 214, and I don't remember the exact wording she used, but she's like, "I can get out of this fucking stupid army," or something along those lines, and but they're still going to pay for my college, which is cool. Hey, thank you for your service. You did your time. Get the fuck out. As long as you weren't a shitbag who got on profile after 2 weeks in basic training, you did your time and now you're out. Cool. As long as you're not one of those shitbags that got on profile, did 2 years, and somehow or another you got fucking PTSD and now are wanting to get 100% retirement or 100% VA. Cool. Now I'm not saying there's no onesies and twosies out there that legitimately get hurt or legitimately um earned those benefits. But you have others out there that are clogging up the VA system. And I'm talking to y'all. If you're out there and you're one of those pieces of shit that feign injuries, feign disabilities to get a paycheck, you're a piece of shit. I wholeheartedly think you're a piece of shit. You know, you did 3 years, never deployed. You were S1 or you were fucking C-burn. In other words, you didn't do any, if you were a soft skill MOS. And somehow you're coming to tell me that you're getting out because you have like PTSD and you're yeah, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call a spade, y'all. You know, and yeah, I appreciate your service. Thank you very much for your service. But realize that you're representing more than yourself when you're in that uniform. And that's what I wish a lot of these cats would realize, that they're representing more than themselves. They're not just fucking talking for themselves. They're representing everyone in that uniform, because civilians don't see you just as an individual person. They see a uniform and they be like, oh shit, the whole army thinks that way. That's why I think I've come to the realization that it's just a loudmouth minority that's on TikTok pumping all this retarded shit versus, the professionals that do their job, that suck it up and drive on. Y'all remember that shit, suck it up and drive on? Does that even fucking exist anymore? Because now it sounds like I'm not going to suck it up. I'm going to go bitch about it on TikTok. That's what it sounds like to me. All right. And y'all need to cut that shit out, man. Y'all really do. Then there was another one that I saw about this one chick who sounded like she was a Barracks bunny. Um, uh, she was going to parties, and you know, we all know Barracks parties. We all seen them. We all been there. There's broads that be going there, and hey, more power to them. I don't hate. You do you. You're a grown ass adult. Y'all want to fuck? Handle it. You want a train ran on you? Handle it. You are an independent, strong woman. But don't go crying wolf afterwards, saying that, oh no, this I was taken advantage of, and this and that and the other stuff. I'm not saying that there's not those occasions that it has happened. But let's be real, y'all. For y'all older motherfuckers that been in the military, let's say we were in Korea, for example, we know, all right, we know that there were fucking females out there that did queens for a year. They loved all the attention they were getting, and they loved getting dick down. All right. And then they're probably going to come out and say that they were essayed, as they say it now. So, I mean, let's be real. Those bitches are the ones fucking it up for the real ones that do get fucked over by other motherfuckers that go and do that shit to them. You know what I mean? They're hurting them. So that's where I think it's pretty fucked up. Shit, how did I get to that from lack of patriotism? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, y'all. My brain's all over the place right now. It's early in the morning. I got to keep an eye on this clock because got to take my second daughter, not my second daughter. I got to take my oldest daughter to school here in a few. So I'm just running through a couple of things that just were on my fucking mind. So, hey, by the way, y'all, I do want to throw out this for everybody that provided me feedback for what's that shit called? The YouTube clip that I put out there, as far as like, what would you do if World War III popped off? Would you come back in if you were needed, or if you were asked? I think it was a overwhelmingly positive of, yeah, we'll go back. Let's do it. Some of them had a caveat of like, if they come to America, then I'll do it, which I think that's where I kind of agreed with. But I think maybe, yeah, you can give me a rifle. I'll go defend it. But as far as like, I would love to go sling rounds. But I did sit back a little bit and it started reflecting on some things, passion, I get passionate about things, and I let my emotions take on that one. Like, I think it's because I don't want my kids. The purpose that I joined was and went to war so that my kids wouldn't have to. And a lot of us feel that way. And with the way the military is today, or portrayed today, I wouldn't want my children to be involved, at least not in combat arms. Excuse me. At least not in combat arms, because it's just not something that is. Oh, I don't know. I'm not there anymore, so I'm just gonna shut myself up because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I'll say this: when I was in the Army and I went to PLD, well, WLC, it was just changed to WLC when I went there, the Warriors Leaders Course. That's the first course you go into when you become an E4, E5, and or you go from specialist to sergeant, and you can see the differences between those that are in combat arms and those that were in the soft skill MOSs. You could definitely see it in the discipline. All right. And just in the way we carried ourselves, the way we cared about how our uniform looked, the way we cared about how we marched, the way we cared about how we presented ourselves, projected ourselves. You know what I mean? Just it was different versus someone who was, let's say, an MP. or someone who was in band, and those are two specific ones that I remember because the one from the marching band, she was cool as fuck, really cool as fuck. But she's like, I am not changing the way I march. I'm marching the way I march because this is how we march. Why am I gonna do facing movements? Why am I gonna anyways, shit like that. And then the MP one was just basura, but she was a good person, but she was still trash. As far as like when it came to discipline and it's just you could just see it, man. We knew how to take a tasking, get it done, let's roll. Oh, we got to go do land nav. Too easy, man. Like when Frank was on here, we're talking about it. You know, some of them they took a hot minute to get all their points. I just grabbed a motherfucking compass, shot my azimuth, did my pace count, chief. Let's go. Do some terrain. What is it? Terrain association? Was it terrain? I can't remember. But you know what I'm fucking saying. I can read a fucking map, and I can use a fucking compass, and I didn't get lost, unlike a lot of other people who, for some reason, they're in the military. It's a basic fucking skill. When you go to a professional military education for a development class or a development school, when you go to, for example, when we went to WLC, you shouldn't be going to learn too much. You should be going to expand and possibly learn a few things, but more expand on your leadership and expand on the knowledge that you have and add to. If you're going to WLC without knowing how to do land navigation, you shouldn't be there. You should not be there. You should be at WLC ready to give a class in land navigation. You know what I mean? Ready to give a class in fucking field stripping your weapons. You should be able to give a class on that. If you're going there to learn, you shouldn't be there at all. It was 1 month long, and I loved it. I remember this one mortarman, Disney. His name was fucking Disney, like Disneyland. Mortarman, 11 Charlie. I used to call him a baby artillery. He was cool as fuck, though, man. Cool as fuck. That motherfucker, we dared him, not dared him, we paid him actually to eat a cricket. That motherfucker chunked the shit out of that motherfucker, man. Fucking infantry cats. Y'all are nuts, man. Him, and then there was Snook. Snook was a cool motherfucker. He's probably a first sergeant if he's not out by now. That fool, he was going to be like a future fucking sergeant major of the army if he stayed in. He was a calf scout. Really cool dude, man. Another motherfucker. Great at land nav. We all were tight. It was pretty fucking cool, man. We enjoyed it. There was shit talking between all of us, between the calf scout, between the mortarman and myself. That's how we did it. And there were no butt hurtness, Damn, my shit just fucking went all over the place, y'all. Sorry about that. I don't know where the fuck I went to. I don't even know where I was going at with this. Shit. Forgot where I was going, y'all. There was lack of patriotism. Guess that was it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let me rewind a little bit, y'all. Let me take a sip. I need to take a sip of this shit. I think we talked about the logo. But anyways, whatever. Oh, the vets. That's right. The recalling of the vets. I think I agree with y'all 100% on that. That if there is a draft, I think they need to get drafted because it's like that phrase says that hard times make hard men. Hard men make good times. Good times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. Something of that sense. And I think that needs to get fixed. I feel sorry for a lot of you young cats out there. Honestly, if you're like between 20 and 30 or 18 and 30, 18 and 35, 18 and 30, I'll say. I don't know how you guys are doing it out there. I really don't, honestly, because it's hard, man. First of all, you don't know if that's a real woman. Even for my lesbian broads out there. Let me ask y'all lesbians something. For my lesbian friends out there, and I'm not saying it in a derogatory way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for my lesbian counterparts out there. Y'all like women, right? Y'all love women just as much as we love women, right? How would you feel if you go out, you pick up this attractive looking woman, female, what you think is a female at least, and then when you about to get down, you realize that's not an elongated clit. You know, she just drops the hammer, bam, and she turns out to be a he. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? And don't give me that preference bullshit, all right? Don't give me that preference like, oh, it's just I prefer that. It's because it's not a fucking woman. That's why you prefer it. Say what it is, man. Say what it fucking is. You prefer to be with this person because they are a real fucking woman, and vice versa. You know, you or if a female is out there, and you hook up with this attractive looking dude, kind of acts a little effeminate, but still, you kind of dig that. Then when it's time to get busy, he needs a pump. If he has the post op, they need a pump to get that thing going. And then, in order for them to fake an orgasm, they got to spit on you. I don't know how the fuck they do that, but still, like, how would y'all feel about that shit? And again, don't come at me with like, oh, I prefer. Yeah, okay, say what it is. You prefer a real man. All right, because that's what it is. Real. All right. Cis, you can miss me with that cis bullshit. The cis just means real. Okay, fine. I'm cis. It just means real, right? Okay. I'm a real. I'm gonna hit you with the real. That's how it is. So yeah. And I don't know why I went there with that, but I just did. So miss me with that bullshit. All right, y'all. Fuck. I don't know where I went with that. It's 9:16 already, and I gotta go check on my daughter. But I'm just wondering, honestly, dude. I'm just really wondering a lot of things. Like, let me ask y'all: are things really more fucked up now than they were when we were younger? What do I mean by that? Or do we have it really worse than our parents did? Or hear me out. Hear me out. Is it that our parents had the same amount of stress and the same amount of bullshit to go through, but we didn't realize it because we were kids and didn't give a fuck? Our world was the size of our block in our friendship circle. You know what I mean? We didn't fucking watch 24-hour news. We didn't fucking hear 24-hour gossip. Social media wasn't invented, so we didn't have to hear 24 hours of everybody's fucking opinions. No, we were out there playing freeze tag, hide and go seek. And if you're from the hood, you're playing hide and go get it. And if you know about hide and go get it, you was a fucking freak. Nah, I played hide and go get it when I was about 12 years old. It was fun. But yeah, dude, could it be that that we always say that the generation before us had it probably easier or something, but they didn't, you know, or the generation above us, they had it harder. They probably didn't. They probably had it the same. Either way you look at it, we were young. We don't fucking know. Now, have some policies changed? More than likely, obviously. But it's not to say that, things were just hard for them at that time. But I just think that things are not worse than the generation before us. It's not that we're not handling it like, well, I don't know, I guess. There's some people who just can't handle shit, and I'm talking about shit as in who can't handle shit as in like, oh shit, the bills are piling up and oh shit, well, why are the bills piling up? Is it because you overextended your reach and how much you could afford? Because you want to live like the fucking keep up with the Joneses? Is that what it is? Or a lot of us put ourselves in those situations. And I say a lot of us because I'm including myself in that. I was that same way, where I I wanted to live a certain lifestyle that I couldn't afford. And thankfully, I was able to dig myself out of that shit, you know. And now that we did dig ourselves out, we're better for it. Because what I did learn, if it's one thing I can give a lot of you guys any kind of advice, if I can give you guys any kind of advice, it's going to be this. Don't work to be a millionaire. Work to be comfortable. Okay? Work to be comfortable. What does that mean? You don't have to be a fucking millionaire, bro. I'm not a fucking millionaire, but I'm comfortable where I'm at. And if you keep trying to achieve that luxury of being a millionaire, you're going to work and work and work and then retire and die. I'm 45 fucking years old. I don't need to work anymore because I'm comfortable where I'm at. I live in San Antonio. I live in a decent suburban neighborhood. I have my motorcycle, my trailer, my cars, 3 kids. I'm good, man. That's all I fucking need. That's all I fucking need, bro. And if you can make things happen and just be frugal, just don't go out and have fuck. I don't have fuck you money. I wish I had fuck you money, but it would put me to work and work more and work more and work more. And I would have to fucking keep on working and working and working and possibly never achieve it and miss the time of now, the time that I have now with my kids. And I don't want my kids thinking that you need to achieve some kind of materialistic fucking status to feel like you're successful. Success should be defined with your fucking happiness. All right. Does money make people happy? Sure it does. Sure it does. But that's motherfuckers that are already generationally with money, or they won the fucking lotto, or they're drug dealers. All right. But for those of us that are in the stages of, we came from humble beginnings, not all of us are going to make that fucking top tier 7 fucking figures, bro. It's not going to fucking happen. Let's be fucking realistic. Be comfortable with what you have. Get yourself some land out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Slap a motherfucking prefab home on there. Who do you got to impress, bro? Nobody. You need to make yourself happy and your family happy. Because trust me, right now, that is what I'm focused on. My family. And if God willing, shit, if I got another 40 years of life in me, at least it'll be 40 years that I'm not working. It'll be 40 years of me watching my children grow instead of going to work, coming back stressed the fuck out, and then wondering where the time went. I'd rather fucking have my kids have memories of us going out and spending time together rather than have my kids or have me on my deathbed wishing we should have, we could have. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. My body is broken already. So as I get older, I'm not going to be able to go fucking on these trips with my kids. You know what I mean? And kids are only kids for that much of a time. I heard somebody say something. I can't remember. I don't know what it was. I heard it on, but I have 3 kids. One's 12, one's 10, the other's 8. And I get to have that, for the next X amount of years. But then they're all going to be gone out of the house. What memories are they going to have of me? Are they going to have the dad that was always angry, that was always an alcoholic? I was an alcoholic, but that was always drunk and shitty and all that. Nah, man, I don't want them to have that. My family is what makes me happy. My kids are what make me happy. I never thought I was going to have kids. I'll be straight up forward with you. I never thought I was going to have kids, and here I have three fucking hellraisers, and I love them all. But yeah, and I just want to make things better for them. You know, teach them to be humble, teach them to be comfortable. Nothing wrong with having ambitious to, or having ambition. Yeah, be the best that you can be. Like the army says, be all you can be, right? Same thing in life. Be all you can be. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't aspire. It just means don't dedicate your life to trying to become something that is going to take you away from your family. You know, um, and if you do it, that's cool, man. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you that you might regret it. You might fucking regret it. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, I'm about to end it on that note. I hope y'all had a great one. Hey, I got a quick question for y'all out there. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate it. Um, a thought was coming to my head, specifically yesterday, because I was having some shitty ass nightmares. But and my nightmares had to do with a couple of people that I knew offing themselves, or as they say, unaliving. Yeah, there was a couple of motherfuckers in my dreams that that off themselves, and not in real life, but in my dreams they did. So I reached out to them, because I just want to make sure, just this way I am. But what are some things that y'all do to keep your mind from going there to that dark place? Because I know there's a lot of times that we go in there and we get stuck in there, and that shit sucks. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm one of those. I've done podcasts where I'm stuck in that hole, but I try my best not to project it. But and honestly, doing this keeps me from staying in that hole. So, anyways, my question is, what do you guys do out there that that keeps your mind active, keeps your mind right, that helps you maintain your sense of worth? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. We got to maintain our sense of worth. If we don't feel that our life is worth something, then we let the demons fucking win. You know what I mean? Remember that you do have a purpose. All right, you do have a purpose. We just got to find out what the fuck it is. Um, and I know it's hard to do sometimes, especially when you're back in the civilian sector and you don't feel like you're being productive. You got to find something that makes you productive. That's what I'm working on personally myself. I'm trying to work on. Mm, I'm trying to work on something that is going to be beneficial and productive and have a purpose. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna end it on that. Give me some fucking tips out there, man. I'd love to hear from y'all. If you guys need any advice, like I said, hit me up on the gunline at gmail.com. Any bitches, gripes, or complaints, hit me up on the gunline at gmail.com. You guys got any stories y'all want to tell? Hit me up on the gunline at gmail.com. I will keep you anonymous unless you tell me that, you want me to say who you are. Other than that, your asses will be anonymous. I will make up names. I will call you Specialist Joe Snuffy, as we always do. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Thanks for being out here for the last couple of minutes with me. Rounds complete. Shit, I fucked up. How does my ending go? All right, so with that being said, y'all, I'll catch y'all on the gun line next week. Rounds complete. End of mission. Gun line out. Bye, motherfuckers.